is the Psychedelic Music Show.
Just fuming.
You're listening to Super Mega Radio.
Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And we're still home here in Dallas, Texas, and we are going to be hosting a divisional rival, Pete. In fact, the leaders in our division right now, it's the Atlanta Wildcats.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one tonight.
Yeah, they're in town for two, actually, so we're going to play two back-to-back, first this one, then the next one. It's going to be tough. Now, we know a lot of these players well. When the Cats were back in Phoenix, we'd see them on occasion, but now we're actually going to see them 3 times this season. This is the first of 3 matchups against these guys.
Yeah, and as it stands, we both have the same record, so we're both 9-6.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize it before we came in. Yeah,
I don't know if they going to play at all before they come and play us or what, but yeah. 2 games against each other there, and we're both 9-6. We're both tied for first place. So.
Oh yeah, we do. So we got another game to tell you about where they played. Looks like they were up. Where were they at? Let's see them in the list. I think they're in there somewhere. But anyway, all right. Let's talk about the last game first. Last things first. So we just got off a good one, a hot one with what a come from behind victory with the Overdogs, Pete. The Texas Ramblers win the game, come from behind victory, and keep us in the win column, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm glad the story finished the way it did. That's one of the things I've always felt with these Ramblers is if the score is close, they don't give up. I mean, the only time you feel like they're out of it is when they've really, like you say, they've given up a couple of big scoring innings and they're really kind of out of it. But as long as they can stay close, they got a chance.
Yes. Well, there were 18 other scores to tell you about, Pete, and that could change things for the standings. So before we get those standings, let's tell you about those scores. First, it started off with the Michigan Moose all the way out in Hawaii at the Nemesis. Why don't you start with that one?
Okay, the Moose travel to take on the Nemesis. Nemesis out to an early lead, but the Moose come roaring back. It's going to be Nemesis 5-4-12.
Moonstars of the Grapplers in San Jose, and it was a big Moonstars win, 9-4.
Lockhorns travel to take on the Buzzards. It's going to wind up being the Lockhorns 4, Buzzards 3.
Philadelphia Platypi at the Sawteeth, and it's a Sawteeth win, 4-2.
B-Wolves travel to take on the Swordfish, and it's going to wind up being a back-and-forth battle, but 9-8, Swordfish in 12.
Moonstars of the Wild Pigs, and it's a Moonstars win, 6-3.
Herbisaurs travel to take on the Platypi, and it's going to wind up being the Platypi 3, Herbisaurs 2.
Manly home run. These Wildcats were at the LA Blowfish, and the Wildcats took them 6-3.
The Sawteeth and the Wide Loads. Somebody won. I don't know.
Freebooters at the Wax Bills up in Canada was 11-7 Wax Bills.
Heaters taking on the Sirloins. It's going to be the Heaters 3, Sirloins 1.
Swordfish at the Crocs, and Swordfish win at 5-4. Wow.
B-Wolves travel to take on the Hot Corners. It's the B-Wolves all day, 6-1.
Another dexterous run. Jacks at the Nemesis 2-1.
Moose travel to take on the Overdogs, and the Moose are going to take this one 8-2.
A U home run. Herbisaurs at the Lockhorns, and it's all Herbisaurs, 5-zip.
Buzzards travel to take on the Heaters, and it's a back-and-forth battle. Ultimately, it's going to be the Heaters 7-6.
Joe Trunk. Hot Corners at the Grapplers, and it's a Grapplers win, 4-2.
Holy cow, that was a lot right there. A whole lot. But the standings look a little bit like this. Over in the Liberty Conference, the Eastern Division of Wide Loads with a record of 10-6 have a 2-game lead over the second place Swordfish, who have a record of 8-8.
Wow, what a turnaround for the Swordfish.
Yeah.
They were at the bottom. They took a while before they won their first game. Now they're rocking it. In our Central Division, it is the Atlanta Wildcats out in front with a 10-6 record. They got a half-game lead against our Texas Ramblers, who are 9-6. So this is a big 2-game series with us and them.
Yes, it is. Down in the Western Division, the Nemesis with a record of 10-6 have a 1-game lead over the second place Sawteeth, who have a record of 9-7.
Wow. In the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, it's the expansion team Montreal Wax Bills at the top with the best record in the league. They're 11-5 with a plus 27 run differential. They've got a full game lead ahead of the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters who have a respectable 10-6 record.
Those Wax Bills will be in here after the 2-game homestand against the Wildcats. We'll be facing off
Oh,
against them. Yeah. In the Plains Division, the Heaters, with a record of 11-6, have a 3.5-game lead over the second-place Colorado Lockhorns. The Lockhorns, with a record of 7-9, are 3.5 games out.
about that. The Plains Division, it's the Monterey Heaters, the Mexican team in top, 11-6, the plus 13 run differential. They have a 3.5 game lead ahead of those Colorado Lockhorns, who are 7-9. I'm sorry. Did you just say that
I
division?
was going to say,
I guess I wasn't listening. I thought of something else. Okay,
Did
that's just a
did I
recap.
not
Did
say
I
it
say
right?
it better? Or did you say
I
it
was
better?
going to say, did I not say it right, Tom?
I thought I thought it was okay.
Okay.
All right, Pacific Division. The LA Blowfish out in front. 10-6 record. Pretty darn good, right? Plus 10 run differential. They've got a 1-game lead ahead of those San Diego Moonstars, who are 7-9. I think you did that better. All right. This is going to be game number 16 of 38. We're approaching the halfway mark. It's the Atlanta Wildcats, Extreme Speed Demons. Oh boy, against our 9-6 Ramblers. The Wildcats are going to put in their looks. I guess that's their fourth string starter on the mound, right? Kerwin
Yeah.
Arches, who's what's that?
Yeah. I said, yeah.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, I heard some garbled Pete noise.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Kerwin Arches is a little tense recently. He's known mostly for his accuracy, but he's got good junk and velocity. Not a bad, pitcher. He's known as a workhorse. He's got that going for him. He's got a 2-2 record, and a 2.70 ERA, and a 1.50 WHIP. So he could beat us, Pete. We got to be careful.
Yes, Ben. Backing him up, he's got Marsha Brown out there in right field with good power, good ability to connect, good speed on the base face. He's hitting 258 with 4 home run. Dolph Stake, the left fielder, with less than average power but better than average ability to connect and good speed on the base pass. He's hitting 298 with no home runs. And then Garrett Morris?
Gasser.
Gasser Morris, the relief pitcher, who is on fire right now, and he's got very good velocity, better than average junk, and very good accuracy. He's got a 2.0 ERA and a .72 WHIP. So we don't want to see Gasser on the mound.
Which means we will.
Yeah.
We're going to be putting our fourth string starter on the mound, Jeffrey Benson. Geoffrey, known mostly for his accuracy, which is about average. He's got a little below average junk, and his velocity is just tanked. He's tense. But thankfully he's clutch. So not the best situation to be in against his first game against the Wildcats. But you never know, Pete. He's got an 0-1 record at 8.44 ERA and a 1.78 WHIP. So he could come play lights out. You never know.
Let's hope so. And backing him up and trying to help him prop him up is going to be Marcus Murillo. He's on fire. He's playing second base. He's got better than average power. He's got excellent ability to connect at home plate and about average speed on the base pass. He's hitting 362 with 3 home runs. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is locked in. And he's got good power, very good ability to connect at home plate, and better than average speed on the base pass. He's in 431 with 6 home runs. And then Corbin Huerta, the center fielder, with good power, better than average ability to connect, better than average speed. He's hitting 438 with 3 home runs.
All right. That's going to bring us to today's game, tonight, whatever the lineup getting from the assistant coach looks like this. It's going to be Marcus Murillo starting things off at second base. The on-fire Marcus Murillo. Right behind him at shortstop, batting second, Noah McLean. Batting third, Swindle Heath in left field. Swindle Heath is also locked in. Batting cleanup, Corbin Huerta. I got Spray Bellamy at third base, who's tense. But if we were to substitute, Enoch Hugh could play that position. He's got good contact about there. He's a better fielder. Want to give him a shot?
Sure.
All right. I mean, he was 0 for 4 yesterday, but he'd like a chance to turn it around. Yeah, we'll give Spray a seat. Spray's a little cranky recently. Batting sixth, Kid Paul out in center field. At first base, Jonathan Contreras. Contreras is the Waco, Texas. Nice. All right. Maximiliano LeBlanc catching back today, and Reaper Reeves batting ninth at right field. On the mound, Jeffrey Benson, the 10th starter, unless we go Leland Bull, he's a starter, or Leland Bull's a starter / reliever.
I don't know. Whatever
Leave
you
Jeff
want to
Benson
do.
in?
Yeah.
We'll start Benson.
Yeah.
We'll start. Okay. He throws the 4 pitches. He throws 4-finger to 2-finger, mixes up with the curveball and the slider. Ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Do his play ball. Let's get that Wildcats roster, Pete.
All right, so the lineup's going to look like this. Axelson playing left field is going to be leading off. Oxen Soxen, the catcher, will be batting second. Dolph Stake in center field will be batting third. Marshall Brown, the right fielder, batting fourth. Bentley at first base batting fifth. Kawaguchi at third base batting sixth. Draper at second base batting seventh. Tantrum, the designated hitter, batting eighth. And Park, the shortstop, batting ninth. Arches is going to be starting pitcher.
All right.
So as we get ready to start off, here come the Ramblers to standing ovation after a huge win in the last game. The Wildcats facing off at home plate. Gia Axelson, Knox Oxen Soxen, and Dolph Stake going to get a first look at Jeff Benson, who's going to take the bump with that 8.44 ERA. He's looking to bring it down and get a good showing today. Gia Axelson, the left fielder, is locked in and juiced. She's an RBI 0, but she's batting .364 with no home runs and 2 RBIs.
All right. Did Jeff Benson's get his first signal from Maximilian Bank? Number 53 gets it. Winds up, throws, and this game's underway. Misses a little bit low and away. Ball 1 to Gia Axelson. The juice locked in.
Uh-oh. You just threw a home run pitch.
Right down the plate. Oh, fouled off the side. The outfield's going to fade back because I saw where that was going. One apiece now. Pressure up a little bit already. That one misses outside. And it's 2-1 to the Cats lady. Checks on that one. It's down there. 3-1 hitters pitch. Wildcats left fielder. G. Axelson, Atlanta Wildcat. Going to get this hitter's pitch right here. High and inside, and he walks the first batter he faces today, and he's upset with himself.
He should be.
It ain't no thing. Let's get that double play. Then we got Ox, Knox, and Soxen, the little hack, hitting .350 on this season. No home runs. 4 RBIs. Got a fast runner at first base. She's going. There's a hard hit into deep left center field. Oh, and Swindle Heath catches it. Wow. Catches. Awkward looking catch. But
off the shoe tops.
Yes, yes. Well, that scared me a little bit. One down. Dolph Stake now. 298 on the season. No home runs, 5 RBIs. Power against these right-handers. Good contact against right-handers as well, so he's super dangerous. Still got that runner at first base. There she goes. The throw, a little too high. And she steals it now. She's in scoring position. We knew that was coming, Pete. We knew it. Here comes the next pitch. This is outside, ball 1. They're going to 1 apiece. Wildcats have someone in scoring position. Jeff Benson hoping to get the tension out, get in this game, get us out of this inning without. Oh, swing and a miss on a nice breaker. 1-2 the count now to Dolph Stake. There she goes from third to throw. Oh, and they steals third. Wow. Wow, she's fast. Now she's 90 feet from home. That was a swing and a miss. Now you got the counts 2-2 with 1 out.
Nope. Inside.
Oh, check swing. That's just a little inside. We're looking for that steal at home. 3-2 full count. Fouled back third base line. Souvenir. Down low. Marcus Murillo dives. Oh, Reaper Reeves comes in. They're going to get that run on a clean single. And the Wildcats score first.
Number 49.
Marsha Brown trying to get things worked out here. She's at 258 of the season. 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. Outfield fading back. She's tough out. But Jeff Benson's clutch. She's got a runner. There's another runner again. They're going to... Hey, they get him. Wow, I thought they were just going to run on him all day, but it was a good throw by Maximilian LeBlanc. 2 outs now, 1 more to go. It's a 1-0 Wildcat lead. That's an easy pop-up into shallow center field. Marcus Murillo waves him off, makes the catch for the 3rd out.
All right, so as we head into the bottom of the first, Wildcats 1, Ramblers nothing. Marcus Murillo, no McLean, and Swindle Heath going to get a first look at Kerwin Arches, who's taking the bump with a 2.7 ERA. Come on, Ramblers, let's get going here. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman's on fire and fit, hitting .362 with 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. First
all right,
pitch
Marquis
to Murillo is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a shot in the straightaway center field. Is it going to go? No, it's going to come up just a little short. On the warning track, so 1 up, 1 down. In steps No McLean.
All right, no, that was close, though. I thought we were going to get one back. 478. 5 home runs, 18 RBIs. We have the top 4 on-base percentages in the league with these guys. Swinging to a strike 1 for no on the first one. Second ball doesn't make it back in. It's 1 apiece now. Pressure low.
Pete.
There's a grounder to first base. Hercules Bentley's going to pick that up, walk it down. 2 up, 2 down.
Yes, sir. And in steps Swindle Heath, the left fielder. He's locked in and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's known as a big hack. He's hitting 431 with first pitch is low, ball 1 with 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's low as well. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. The big hack is in effect. There's a hard shot to Bentley at first base. He'll pick it up and make the run over to first for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 2nd. It's Wildcats 1, Ramblers nothing. Hercules Bentley, Kara Kawaguchi, and Winston Draper going to get a first look at Jeff Benson, who threw 15 pitches, gave up a walk and a hit in the first inning. Hercules Bentley, the first baseman, is neutral and fit. He's hitting 283 with 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. One of the few players on this team that doesn't have any speed. First pitch to Bentley's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the 2nd. Wildcats 1. Ramblers nothing. That's fouled straight back. Over the backstop. Make it 1 and 2. Bentley now behind in the count. There's a roller. Oh, and it got past Jeff Benson and into center field. Kid Paul will pick it up and throw it in. So 1 on with no outs in the top of the 2nd. In steps Kara Kawaguchi, the 3rd baseman. She's locked in and fit. She's known as a wild thrower. She's hitting 240 with 3 RBIs. Again, no speed over at first base. First pitch to Kawaguchi's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for a called 2nd strike, and very quickly Kawaguchi is in the hole. No balls, 2 strike. Allen's low and outside. Ball 1. Catcher did a good job of keeping it from getting away from him. There's a roller.
Yes.
And a roller tip back to Jeff Benson, who flips and throws it to 2nd, over to 1st for the double play. Base is empty. Winston Draper, the 2nd baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's known as an easy target. Draper hitting 190 with 3 RBIs. First pitch to Draper. Oh, and he rockets that one into center field for a clean single. So a 2-out single.
Oh, Benson was no longer tense, and now he got tense again.
So 1 out with 2 outs. Tig Tantrum, the designated hitter, steps in. He's locked in and fit. He's a mind gamer. He's hitting 440 with a home run and 6 RBIs. The opposing pitcher a minus 15 accuracy. That's fouled off into the stands along the 3rd baseline. No balls, 1 strike. Throw to 1st, and the runner is back. 1 on with 2 outs. Tig Tantrum, the designated hitter, takes that pitch for a high ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Tantrum. Swing and a miss. And now Tig Tantrum is behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big pitch here. Come on, get him, Vince. There's a roller. And Contreras will pick it up and take it. Step to his left and make the out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 2nd. It's still 1-0 Wildcats. Corbin Hjorta, Enoch Hugh, and Kid Paul going to face Kerwin Arches, who threw 8 pitches in the 1st inning. Only 8 pitches. Yeah. Corbin Hjorta, the designated hitter, is neutral and fit, hitting 438 with 3 home runs, 9 RBIs.
All right. First pitch of the 2nd. Bottom of the 2nd. Center for strike. 0 on the count. 2nd pitch. Misses low, ball. 11th pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And this is also ball inside. Boy, it's just rapid fire. I can't even read stats. Hard foul ball first baseline. Kerwin Arches going his dozenth pitch. Reaches out, hits it on the ground to Park, who dives out, throws back. Oh, and somehow makes it. Wow, what a throw by Rodney Park.
Yep, 1 out, and in steps Enoch Hugh, the 3rd baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's known as a little hack. First pitch to Hugh is ground ball up the middle, and it's the 2nd baseman laid out, but is not going to be able to corral it. So Enoch Hugh with a single. So 1 on with 1 out. And in steps Kid Paul, the center fielder.
All right, the Paul Kid, 368 on the season. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Slow runner at first base, 1 out. First breaking pitch missed outside, ball 1, 1 out. It's an RBI hero. Oh, late swing right there. Missed it. 1 apiece now. Way outside. Oh, it makes it back in for a strike. 1 and 2 now. He's got him in a hole. Erwin Archer's looking good for Atlanta. Oh, that one almost comes in but doesn't make it. We're at 2 and 2. Oh, an early swing strikeout, and Kid Paul goes down fanning.
John Contreras, the first baseman, neutral and fit. He's known as a base rounder, sitting 227 with a home run and an RBI. 1 on with 2 outs. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Now it's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one's popped up.
On.
In the infield, the pitcher is there calling for it, and Arches makes the catch for the 3rd out. We're going to head into the top of the 3rd. It's Wildcats 1 run on 3 hits. The Ramblers no runs on 1 hit. Rodney Parks first at bat. Gia Axelson walked her first time up and knocks Oxensoxen 0 for 1. Benson, wow, everything is going quick. Rodney Parks.
Rodney's Cigar Bar in Phoenix, that's where you want to be. Rodney Park getting 254 on the season, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. Got a cannon arm out in the field. That's not going to help him here. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. 1 to the count. Jeff Benson no longer tense again. He's cooled down a little bit. Now he gets a breaking pitch strike on the outside corner, even 1 apiece. His ERA is down to 7.82. He's got 4 Ks, looking for 5. Oh, hard foul ball, third base line. 1 and 2 now to Rodney Park. Oh, the high ball misses. Now we're at 2 and 2. Left-hand batter's box. Rodney Park bouncing a step. Reaches down, hits that one on the ground, and it's fair. Oh, and Enoch Hughes able to stop it, knock it down. They're going to throw it to second, keep him at first, and then he's tense. Of course, that makes Jeff Benson tense. Okay, now it's Gia Axelson back again. She's juiced and locked in. She's got a faster than average runner at first base. Jeff Benson looking a little... Oh, and it's... Oh, it jumps over the shortstop. It's going to go deep to the wall. They got to run it down. And they're gonna try... Yeah, they're going to relay it, but it's not going to be anywhere near in time. They're going to get the second run is 2-zip. And now... This is where we quit. Knox 0 for 1. Little Hack, 341 in the season. No outs. Still 2-0 in the top of the 3rd. Faster than average runner at second base. We got to get out of a tough situation here. Breaking pitch right in for a strike. Now safety's off. The little hack Oxensoxen. The throw back to second. Murillo can't quite tag him in time. And a great contact hitter, Oxensoxen. Second bullet right in there for a strike. Oh, he's got him a hole. Can he get his 5th K? That'd be nice. We're going to chase some junk. A bad breaker. Oh, broke, but he didn't chase. 1 and 2 the count now to Oxensoxen, catcher for Atlanta. There's one on the ground. Contreras can pick it up and make the only play he can by running it back to first for that first out. Runner advances to 3rd. All right, Dolph Stake, 1 for 1, the single and RBI. You got to get past Stake if you want to stay in this. 39th pitch by Jeff Benson to get in here. Stake's good contact hitters fast if he gets down, get a fast run at third base. Breaking pitch fouls it, first base line. Oh, 1 the count. Got a piece. Anticipated the big count. Fastball inside, but it misses. 1 apiece now. The Dolph Stake, center fielder for Atlanta. That one misses outside. And now we're at 2 and 1 here in the top of the 3rd. It's a tough situation. Breaker fouls it. First base line, Souvenir. Even now, 2 apiece. Can he get him? Reaches down, John Contreras jumps up, grabs it, throws it home to hold in. So it's a liner for an out. All right. Marsha Brown, like you said, 0 for 1. Now in a situation, we can get out of this, Pete. Marsha Brown's a big hitter. The outfield's going deep just in case. We need something. Oh, she goes deep to left field. It's gone. Yeah, wow. Well, instead of dropping her, she drops us. It's a 2-run home run over the left field wall. Tex 2 more on the ball. They went 392 feet. It's their 5th home run. 19th RBI of the season. The Wildcats are out 4-zip. And they own us. They own us, Pete. Won't let us out from under the Hercules Bentley 1 for 1, a single. And stuff. First pitch, 2 outs. Usually this is where we clean up after they clear the bases. Kiss me that one misses 1-0 count. Bentley on the ground. Benson can't grab it. Throws it to first. Wow, barely gets that third out.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the bottom of the third. It's now Wildcats 4, Ramblers nothing. Maximiliano LeBlanc and Repo Reeves going to get a first look. And Marcus Murillo 0 for 1. Arches has thrown 22 pitches, racked up a strikeout and given up 1 hit. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, favors the low pitch. He's hitting .436 with a home run, 5 RBIs.
23rd pitch by Kerwin Arches to start off here. That's a hard liner on the ground, straight to Draper. 1 pump throw to first, 1 up, 1 down.
In steps Repo Reeves, the right fielder. He's neutral and fit, hitting .471 with a home run and 9 RBIs.
Yeah, I get some more hits.
Yes, sir. Take more pitches and get some more hits. There's a shot into center field. That's going to go. And clean single for Repo Reeves. So 1 on with 1 out. And in steps Marcus Murillo.
Yeah, it threw right at the reticle. You know, what do you do? He's 0 for 1, but he's on fire. Slower than average run at first base. We get back in this game with some smart hitting. First pitch right after a strike. Safety off to the workhorse, second baseman for the Texas Ramblers. There's one past the mound in the center field. And we get 2 on Pete with just 1 out. This is good momentum here.
Yes, sir, and good momentum for the 40-year-old. Noel McLean, the shortstop, favors the low pitch. He's 0 for 1 today. Runners at first and second with only 1 out. First pitch to Noel McLean is low, inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot. That's getting to the second baseman to Draper. He's going to throw to second, over to first for the double play, and we're out of the inning. We're going to go into the top of the fourth. It's Wildcats 4, Ramblers nothing. Kara Kawaguchi 0 for 1, Winston Draper 1 for 1, and Tig Tantrum 0 for 1. Benson had 46 pitches, giving up a walk and giving up 6 hits. I don't know what I'm saying. Kara Kawaguchi, the third baseman, is 0 for 1 today. She's a wild thrower. +5 chance of committing an errant or disaster throw regardless of. First pitch to Kawaguchi catches the outside corner for called strike. Strike 1. That one's low and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Benson still tense. That one's fouled off into the stands. Out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Kara Kawaguchi, the third baseman. She fouls that one off as well. She'll get another pitch. Benson throwing his 51st pitch right here. There's a shot, but that's going to roll foul along the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kawaguchi making Benson throw pitches. That one shot into outfield, and Repo Reeves is there to make the catch on the warning track in right field. So 1 out, and in steps Winston Draper. Or is it 2 outs? I think it's 2 outs, right? No, 1 out.
No, 1.
1 out. Winston Draper, the second baseman, steps in. He's an easy target. First pitch. It's in it for a called strike. Pitcher gets a +15 accuracy when Draper is hitting. There's a shot that's into center field. Kid Paul is there. He'll make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. In steps Tig Tantrum, the designated hitter. He's locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He's known as a mind gamer, which means a pitcher loses 15% while he's batting. So nobody on, 2 outs, top of the fourth. Allen's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Wildcats up 4-0. There's a roller to Enoch Hughes. Going to charge it, pick it up, make the throw to first for the third out. And we're going to head into the bottom of the fourth. It is Wildcats 4, Ramblers nothing. Swindle Heath 0 for 1. Corbin Hirta 0 for 1. Enoch Hughes 1 for 1. Kerwin Arches at 28 pitches with a strikeout and giving up 3 hits. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today.
Let's get some offense here, some smart hitting. First pitch by Arches is a little high, ball 1. Good patience. Get the pitch count up. 1-0 count. That one's inside. Jams it on third base line. Kawaguchi picks it up. Those are the first 2 pitches, 1 out.
Corbin Hirta, the designated hitter, is tense, but fit. He's 0 for 1 today. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Wildcats leading by 4. First pitch to Hirta is in there for a called strike. That one's ripped inside out at foul along the third base line. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's rocked. Foul into the stands along the left field. There's a shot up the middle. That'll get into center field. So Corbin Hirto with a clean single. Rounds first, heads back. So 1 on with 1 out. And in steps Enoch Hughes.
Enoch, 1 for 1 with a single. All right, here's someone who's doing something. Fans cheering. He was 0 for 4 yesterday. He's 1 for 1 today. Faster day with at first base. Texas Ramblers got to get back in this. They're going to pass him out into the center field, Pete. And again, we have 2 on with 1 out. We saw how that worked last time.
And again, I want to take pitches, but like you say, he's throwing it right at the reticle. Kid Paul stepping in the center fielder. He's 0 for 1. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Come on, Kid Paul. Let's do something here. First pitch to Paul is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. That one's fouled straight back. Kid Paul behind in the count 1 and 2. That one's a knock. That'll get into left field, and it's going to drop. Everybody will move up a base, so base is loaded now with 1 out. And in steps John Contreras.
All right, Johnny, 0 for 1. Let's get him 1 for 2. He's a base rounder if he's on. 217. Contreras got the bases loaded with the pressure up. As long as we're hitting a double play, we're good. There's a strike for the 40th pitch. 41st pitch outside. Misses ball 1. Good patience, good way to keep the pitch count. Pressure climbing. Now that one's right in there. It's a late swing on grounder to the third, over to second for 1 and to first to clean out that double play we didn't need.
Yep, and we're going to go into the top of the 5th. It's still Wildcats 4, Ramblers nothing. Rodney Park 1 for 1. Gia Axelson 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. Knox Oxensoxen 0 for 2. Jeff Benson at 56 pitches, giving up a walk and 6 hits.
Number 44,
Rodney Park, the shortstop, 1 for 1 with a single.
All right, 1 for 1 with a single here. Let's keep them off again. We need to. We have as many hits as they do, but no runs. I got 4. We got nothing. There's a hard one to right field that's going to be foul. And, into the corner. That would have been a dangerous one for what's-his-face to go for. Foul ball. 1 the count to Rodney Park. Benson is still tense. Checks on that one. It's in there for strike 0-2 now. He's got him in a hole. Closing in on 60 pitches. Can he get a K? Can he get a K? Hey, check, strike thing. Sorry. Oh, Rodney Park goes down. Did not like the call, but he gets his 5th K, Pete.
42, Gia Axelson.
All right.
All right, Gia Axelson, 1 for 1, the double walk on RBI. Gotta be careful with Gia. She's a great hitter. Juiced, locked in. Breaking pitch, hard one to right field. That's the souvenir. Outfield's gonna go deep. I think a Wildcats fan caught that one. 61st pitch by Benson coming up right now. Breaking pitch makes it back in for strike 0-2. Can he get another K? This time with Axelson. Oh, she does. Swing him as high as they jams are high and up. All of a sudden, Jeff Benson. Come on,
Knox Oxensoxen.
Yep.
Knox Oxensoxen, 0 for 2. Little heck, he's got 2. Could he strike out the side? Could you imagine? He's no longer tense. Fouled back up here by us. 0-1 the count. Second pitch. This is low and inside. We're even now at 1 apiece. 65th pitch coming up by Jeff Benson. He can make it to the 6th inning, maybe. Breaking pitch in there for a strike. 1-2. Got him in a hole. Come on, Benson. Get your 3rd K here, buddy. Boom, get you some. Wind up the throw. Swings. Oh, fouls it up here. Foul ball. Still 1-2 to Knox Oxensoxen. Reaches down, hits that to Contreras. It's not a strikeout, but that's going to be 3 up, 3 down, Pete. Nice turn, Ramblers.
Yes, sir. So we head into the bottom of the 5th. It's still Wildcats 4, Ramblers nothing. Maximiliano LeBlanc 0 for 1. Repo Reeves 1 for 1. And Marcus Murillo 1 for 2. Kerwin Arches at 42 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 6 hits. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today. Favors the low pitch. First pitch to LeBlanc. That's in it for called strike. Strike 1. There's a shot. That's going to get into left field, and the left fielder's calling for it. And Axelson will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Repo Reeves.
All right, well, Repo Reeves 1 for 1 with a single. Come on, Repo, man. Against the workhorse pitcher. High inside ball 1. Good patience, good eye. 46th pitch. He can go the whole game, Kerwin Arches. That also misses ball 2. Way to get that pitch count up there, Repo, man. Hard liner past the mound. He gets a couple balls, and then he hits it to center field. That's going to be another single by Repo Reeves. Way to go, Repo!
Yes, sir. One on with one out. In steps Marcus Murillo, the second baseman. He's on fire and fit, 1 for 2 with a single. Not a lot of speed at first base, and Repo Reeves' first pitch to Murillo's in there for a called strike. Strike one. That one's ripped foul along the right field line. So no balls, 2 strikes. Murillo's in the hole. It's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Now it's low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's high, ball 3. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And there it is, a laid out. Draper laid out for it, and they're going to get the runner at second, but not the double play. So 2 outs and runner first base. In steps no McLean.
All right, well, at least he got on. All right, Pete, we got 1 on. No McLean takes first one outside, 1-0 the count. Get the pitches up, 55th pitch, up high. Good way to not chase it. 2-0. Come on, no. Hard one right field. That's going to be foul. First foul, 2-1 the count. Good crack at it, though. That one's in there for ball 3. Good patience, good eye. 3-1 hitter's pitch. Maybe he walks him. Instead, he hits it right on the ground to Draper for the 3rd out.
So we're going to head into the top of the 6th. It's Wildcats 4 runs on 6 hits. Ramblers no runs on 7 hits. Dolph Stake 1 for 2. Marshall Brown 1 for 2 with a home run. Hercules Bentley 1 for 2. Jeff Benson at 67 pitches with 2 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 6 hits. Dolph Stake, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. He's got power versus right-handed pitching and better connection versus right-handed pitching.
Does he?
Jeff Benson neutral now. There's a shot that's going to get into center field, and Kid Paul will pick it up and get it into second base quickly. So 1 out with no outs. And in steps Marcia Brown, the right fielder. She's a tough out. She's 1 for 2 with a home run and 2 RBIs. A lot of speed at first base.
Get that double play, huh?
And the throw, and it was not in time. So the double play is gone. So with 1 on and no outs, runner at second base with a lot of speed. There's a roller, and that's going to go. They're going to look the runner back to second base and go to first for the first out. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Hercules Bentley, the first baseman. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Runner at second base still with 1 out. First pitch to Bentley is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in it for a called strike. That'll even it up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Benson at 72, make it 73 pitches right there. That's a ball. Ball 2, 2-1. That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike with 1 out to Hercules Bentley. And a throw out at third. The runner tried to steal third base on a second strike, and so full count to Hercules Bentley with the bases empty.
All right.
Nice throw out there by LeBlanc behind the plate. That one's fouled off. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jeff Benson with a big sneeze. That's in it for a called third strike, and Jeff Benson seems like he's heating up here a little bit. We're going to head into the bottom of the 6th. It's Wildcats 4, Ramblers nothing. Swindle Heath 0 for 2, Corbin Hirta 1 for 2, and Enoch Hugh 2 for 2. Kerwin Arches at 58 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 7 hits. The ZRA's at a 2.27. Swindle Heath, the left fielder's locked in and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Come on, Swindle, let's get her going here. Favors the outside pitch. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Swindle Heath. There's a smash that's high in the center field. The center fielder's calling for it. And Dolph Stake will make the catch for the first out. So 1 up, 1 down. In steps Corbin Hirta, the designated hitter.
We're at 1 for 2 this single. Boy, the Ramblers still have yet to get a run. It's the bottom of the 6th. That one misses high, ball 1. 1-0 count. Kerwin Arches still throwing. So, and that's another pop-up to left. That's 2 big pop-ups, Pete.
Yep. Yep, 2 outs and nobody on. Enoch Hugh, the third baseman, stepping in. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. So the complete opposite of what he did in the last game where he went 0 for 4. Now he's hitting 100%. First pitch to Enoch Hugh is high, ball 1. Now it's inside ball 2. 2 straight balls to Enoch Hugh. Ball 3, that's inside as well. 3-0 to Enoch Hugh. That catches the inside corner for a called strike, 3-1. That catches the outside corner for a called strike, 3-2. That's on the ground, and he walks Enoch Hugh. So with 2 outs and a runner at first base, in steps Kid Paul.
All right, Kid Paul. I didn't see what he was. He's got a runner at first base and 2 outs, pressure up. First one was inside ball 1-1. Boy, a 2-run homer would bring us close. Would be nice that outside, but it looks like Kerwin Arch is losing some accuracy here, Pete. Have a hard time down. There's a liner in the center field.
Drop.
This will be
No.
caught. The dog stake for the 3rd out.
Going into the 7th inning, it's Wildcats 4, Ramblers nothing. Kara Kawaguchi 0 for 2, Winston Draper 1 for 2, and Tig Tantrum 0 for 2. Jeff Benson at 77 pitches with 3 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 7 hits.
Number 15.
Kara Kawaguchi, the third baseman, is up.
She is. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Hopefully goes 0 for 3. I don't know. Third basewoman. She's got fair power and contact.
That's inside.
Takes first pitch inside, ball 1-1 the count. I didn't think I'd see Benson in the 7th inning, but he's hanging in there. 79th pitch coming up right here. That one is outside 2. I know the count. Kara Kawaguchi.
Having some trouble.
Her ball. It's the lower part of the corner there. 2-1 now. Strike. Safety's off for the third baseman for the Atlanta Wildcats. Fouls that back up here up the net. Evens things out at 2 apiece. Looking for his 8th K. He started the day with 4. He could double it today. Instead, there's a hard one to center or to left field going back, and that's caught by Swindle Heath in the deep grass, Pete.
Second baseman, number 18, Winston Draper.
And now it's Winston Draper's turn. 1 for 2 with a single. Winston, second baseman, easy target. It's a good guy to be throwing to. Yeah, we can get Benson out of 7 innings, get into the 8th before we go for relief, I think. Of course, breaking pitch makes right in for strike, holding the count. Jeff Benson looking good right now. Oh, there's a little pop-up. Oh my gosh, Enoch Hugh slides out of the way of it. Not smart. There's one on the ground. Enoch Hugh's gonna get to make up for it. He picks it up off the ground, 1 pump throw over to first, gets that 2nd out. At least they got him.
Designated hitter, number 13,
Yep.
Tig Tantrum, 0 for 2 on the day. Hoping to go 0 for 3. We're hoping he goes 0 for 3. He's locked in mind gamer. It's kind of odd that their DH hasn't hit yet. Swing and a miss, strike. Well, that was a home run swing, which sure was. 87th pitch by Benson coming right here. Breaking pitch makes it in for strike. 0-2. Come on, get that 8th K. Oh, he goes high fastball, doesn't chase. Now we're at 1-2. Here, the top of 7, 4-0 Atlanta. There's one on the ground. Marcus Murillo's going to run up, whip it to first, and get 3 outs. Way to go, Jeff Benson.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. It's still Wildcats 4, Ramblers nothing. John Contreras 0 for 2, Maximiliano LeBlanc 0 for 2, and Repo Reeves 2 for 2. Arches at 72 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, giving up 7 hits. His ERA is at a 2.20. John Contreras, the first baseman, neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. We're going to need some. Stuff.
Oh,
fouled off along the first base side, strike 1. There, it was lifted into the air. It's going to go foul, but the left fielder, Axelson, will be able to make the catch. So 1 up, 1 down, and then steps Maximiliano LeBlanc.
all right, Maxi LeBlanc, come on. Ramblers, get something here. It's the bottom of the 7th. Pressure creeping up there. There's a liner on the ground, right in the reticle, right?
Uh-huh.
Over to first for 2 outs.
Yeah, he took a little something off it. It was an early swing. Repo Reeves, the right fielder, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. 2 outs, nobody on, the bottom of the 7th. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Repo Reeves. That catches the outside corner to even the count 2-2. That one's ripped foul, out of play. He'll get another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's strike 3, and down goes.
What a breaker.
Yeah. So we're going to head into the top of the 8th. It's Wildcats 4, Ramblers nothing. Rodney Park 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Gia Axelson 1 for 2 with a double, a walk, and a strikeout. Knox Oxensoxen 0 for 3.
How about the shortstop?
Rodney Park, the shortstop, tense but fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single today.
Can't believe we can't get a single run, you know?
Yeah, against their 4th string pitcher.
Yeah.
We cannot hit the ball well at all for some reason.
Oh, man. Let's see here. So I'm just taking a look at a couple different people.
Now pitching, Donnie Bowers.
All right, so Jeff Benson's going to take his seat. They're going to bring in Donnie Bowers, the C-ranked relief pitcher. Bowers has poor velocity, poor junk, and poor accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 9.45 ERA, a 1.8 WHIP, 8 strikeouts. He's known as a pick officer. He's almost fully rested. He's got a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. While the pitching, opposing base runners suffer decreased running speed when attempting to steal. So, Donnie Bowers taking over duty on the bump for Jeff Benson. The first pitch to Rodney Park is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That was low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Rodney Park, the shortstop. That one's ripped foul into the stands along the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a foul ball. Swinging bunt, basically. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Look at another pitch. Oh, just missed the inside corner. That'll even the count up at 2-2. Oh, that missed the inside corner again. So full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one gets just enough of it to hit it foul into the dugout along the first baseline. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Down goes Donnie Bowers and Rodney Park. Donnie Bowers very excited. Gia Axelson stepping in. She's 1 for 2 with a double, a walk, and an RBI. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 8th. Donnie Bowers. Very excited about that strikeout. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled off along the third base side. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one's ripped foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out. That one's a low ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gia Axelson, the left fielder, locked in and juiced. She rips that one foul over the backstop, out of play. There's a shot that's going to go into...
They ran away from it.
Yeah, they ran in the wrong... I thought they were going to give me the left fielder, and they gave me the center fielder.
Triple.
Yep.
Number 32, Knox.
So 1 out triple, and Oxensoxen steps in. He's 0 for 3 today. He's known as a little hack. I thought they would give me the left fielder.
Oh, crap.
First pitch to Oxensoxen is low, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That's in there for called second strike, and now Oxensoxen is in the behind in the count 1-2. That one's inside ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's ripped foul along the first baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's in there for called third strike, and down goes Oxensoxen. So Bowers with 2 strikeouts in this inning. Dolph Stake, the center fielder, steps in. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. If we can retire Stake and get out of this one without giving up another run, that'd be a good deal. There's Marcus Murillo, a ground ball to Murillo. He'll throw it over to first and retire the side. So Bowers did what he needed to do. We're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. It is Wildcats 4, Ramblers nothing. Marcus Murillo 1 for 3. No McLean 0 for 3. And Swindle Heath 0 for 3. Kerwin Arches at 81 pitches with 2 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 7 hits. If we could just break the seal, I think they'll come in bunches. The second baseman, Marcus Murillo.
82nd pitch by Arches, and he's throwing strikes. That's why he's 0-1 the count, pressure up. Now it's inside, fouled off the wall, 0-2, 1 more to go. Oh, inside, good patience. Way to get there. That one misses ball 1-2 the count. Inside jams him up on the ground to Park, picks it up, one pump throw to first. At least he got him to throw like 4 pitches.
Yeah, he's up in the 80s. He should be. No McLean, the shortstop, 0 for 3 today, favors the low pitch. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. Wildcats 4, Ramblers nothing. There's a shot straight away center field.
Threw it right to him.
Dolph Stake, the center fielder, will make the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 up, 2 down. In steps Swindle Heath, the left fielder.
I don't know what to do, Pete. 0 for 3. We haven't got a single run yet. Not a single run. Pressure way up, though, for Swindle Heath. First was misses inside ball 1 to the count. Second pitch is a liner in left field. That's going to land in there, Pete. And he's coming around first for second. Is he going to get any slides? Makes it. Oh, goodness. Makes a double. Way to go there.
All right, so a 2-out double, and in steps Corbin Yurta, the designated hitter. He's 1 for 3 with a single. A runner at second base with 2 outs.
Oh,
First pitch to
there.
Yurta is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. Arches at 91 pitches. There's a one hopper to the second baseman. He'll make the throw to first for the 3rd out. We're going to head into the top of the 9th. It is Wildcats 4 runs on 8 hits. The Ramblers no runs on 8 hits. Marsha Brown 1 for 3 with a home run. Hercules Bentley 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Kara Kawaguchi 0 for 3. Bowers at 21 pitches.
Right fielder, number 49, Marsha Brown.
All right, Marsha Brown 1 for 3 to home run, 2 RBIs. Both these teams have the same amount of hits, Pete. It's just that the Wildcats have 4 runs. We got nothing. Donnie Bowers looked good in the last inning. Comes right there, Marcus Murillo right into his glove. Line drive. That's 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what we need to see. We need 2 more of those. Hercule Bentley. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Good power hitter. Pressure climbing up here a little bit. Number 27 winds up throws, misses inside ball 1. Outfield's going to fade back just in case. You never know. Second pitch checks on it and misses ball 2. 2-0 to Hercule Bentley.
Oh, come on.
Three quick balls to Hercules Bentley. He's looking for his 5th home run. All right, there you go. We break the seal. We get the breaking pitch in there for a strike. 3-1 now. Hitter's pitch to Hercules Bentley. Oh, it's an easy pop-up. Right over the plate. Maximilian Blanc waves it off. He's going to catch that. 2 down. Good pace so far, Pete.
Number 15.
Yes, sir.
All right, it's 0 for 3, Kara Kawaguchi. We just don't want her to go 1 for 4. 28th pitch by Danny Bowers, starting at the top of the 9th. Instead, it's a hard liner to right center field. They're going to throw it into the cutoff, but she's coming for second, and she's going to slide in there with a double. Not what we wanted.
Now batting, the second baseman.
But what are you going to do?
Winston Draper.
Winston. British did 1 for 3. He's an easy target. Quick officer. Got a fast runner at second base. You got, what's his face looking at? Oh, the first one's there for strike. 1 the count. Maximilian Blanc's looking at third base. Pressure climbing up here. Fouls that back off first base line 0-2. He's got him in a hole. And he gets...
Oh, no.
He gets the hit instead. Kid Paul throws into second, and they're not going to get that runner. They're not going to... That's 5-zip.
Now batting,
Instead of the strikeout, they got to run.
Tig Tantrum.
What are you going to do? Gonna throw a tantrum. A Tig tantrum. It's a mind gamer. Got an average speed runner first base.
Boo.
And looks like there's a substitution coming up. And yeah, this is all Wildcats today. Ramblers got to hope to get it back in that next game. Unless he gets 6 runs here. There's a hard one to center field. Kid Paul running back to get that at the grass in front of the track to end the side.
Yeah, so they put 1 more on the board as we head into the bottom of the 9th. It's Wildcats 5, Ramblers nothing. Enoch Hugh 2 for 2 with a walk. Kid Paul 1 for 3 with a strikeout, and John Contreras 0 for 3. Arches at 91 pitches with 2 strikes. He's going to get a complete game. Enoch Hugh 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk.
Now in the game, Super Sampson.
So Marsha Brown's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Super Sampson. Super Sampson, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. He's got no errors. He's hitting .235 with no home runs. He's got very good speed, good fielding, and he's got a very good arm, and he's consistent out there in the field. So he'll be taking over duty out there. Duty.
There you go. Kerwin Arches hits his 92nd pitch. It's a pop-up in the left field. That's going to be caught. 1 up, 2 more to go.
Yep. Kid Paul, 1 for 3 with a single. 1 out, nobody on. Ramblers down by 5. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's
Unbelievable.
popped up
All
in
these
the center
pop-ups.
field. Yeah, I know. 2 outs and in steps John Contreras.
I don't know, people. What a horrible display. 0 for 3, yeah. Yank his sorry ass out of there. Get Johnny out. You're just embarrassing himself. This whole game, all those hits, all those pop-ups, no conversion, no runs, just dominated by this first-place team. Just pinned us down and kept us there. Looking for any run here. They're going to bring in Ken Bernal. Ken Bernal, the Dallas native. Durable, 375 average on the season. Good power and contact. No home runs yet. No RBIs. He's going to pinch hit for John Contreras. And his hometown favorite. First makes outside corner. One of the be nice to tag one off him and just 0-2. He's just 1 more strike to end the game. Fouls that defensive swing off the wall. Still 0-2.
Oh.
And there it is, the end of game on an easy pop-up behind the plate. Sox drags it in, and it's a dominating loss. Ramblers never got off the ground. The Wildcats came in here, pinned them down, punched them a few times, and then left their boot on their neck. Oh, what a beatdown. That was exactly what we were hoping not to see. Well, the Wildcats come out and score first in the first. We get no answer. We get no answer in the second. So they take 3 more. They get that 3-run inning in the third. We always got to have one of those. Make it 4-0. Nobody scores until the 9th. The Wildcats finally say, all right, well, if you're not going to score, we'll score 1 more. They get 5 runs on 10 hits. We get zip on 8. 8 unproductive hits. Gia Axelson goes 2 for 3 with 2 runs. It's a big day for her. 1 RBI, walks once, gets a strikeout. Knox Oxensox, on the other hand, goes 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Dolph Stake, the other one of the other stronger. There's 3 really good players on their team. He went 2 for 4 with an RBI. Marcia Brown went 1 for 4 with a run. It was a home run, 2 RBIs. So I guess it was a 2-run home run. So it was a big hit for them. Hercules Bentley 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Kara Kawaguchi 1 for 4 with a run. Winston Draper, another good day, 2 for 4 with an RBI. And yeah, so there was 1, 2, 3, 4 people who scored runs for them. Tig Tantrum goes 0 for 4, and Rodney Park goes 1 for 3 with a run and 2 strikeouts.
Yep, and for the Ramblers, Marcus Murillo goes 1 for 4, so he shouldn't be on fire anymore. No McLean goes 0 for 4. Swindle Heath goes 1 for 4. All our guys who are, on fire, just nowhere. Swindle Heath 1 for 4. Corbin Hertog 1 for 4. Enoch Q came in, had a pretty good day, 2 for 3 with a walk. Kid Paul goes 1 for 4 with a strikeout. John Contreras goes 0 for 3. Ken Bernal goes 0 for 1. Matt LeBlanc 0 for 3. And then Repo Reeves goes 2 for 3 with 1 strikeout. So only 2 players that got more than 1 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just horrible. Just horrible offense.
Kerwin Arches goes a full game, just like we had in that last one. He goes 9 innings, gives up just 8 hits. No earned runs. Walks 1 batter, gets 2 strikeouts. His ERA falls down to a 2.02. He's now 3-2-0 on the season.
Yep, and Jeff Benson will take the loss. He pitched 7 innings, gave up 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, struck out 3, gave up a home run. His ERA drops to 7.13, and his record will fall to no wins, 2 losses. And then Danny Bowers comes in, pitches 2 innings, gives up 3 hits, 1 earned run, and struck out 2. He's got an ERA of 8.31, and his record remains no wins, 1 loss, and no saves. Not a bad, it's a loss, which isn't good, but not a bad day for Jeff Benson.
Yeah, not bad. And Bowers actually not a bad day either. Just no offense, which is funny because that's usually our strong suit.
Yeah, especially coming off the last 2 games, 3 stars of the game. The first star, the A- starting pitcher, Kerwin Arches. He goes 9 innings, gave up 8 hits, a walk, and 2 strikeouts.
Gia Axelson, number 42, C+ ranked left fielder, for the Atlanta Wildcats. She's second star, goes 2 for 3 with a triple, a double, an RBI, and scores 2 runs.
And then Marcia Brown will round out the 3 stars of the game. The A-ranked right fielder went 1 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and she scored a run. Gamer stats, Tommy G with 4 hits, 1 great catch, 3 strikeouts for a contribution of 56%. Pete J with 4 hits and 2 strikeouts with a contribution of 44%.
Yep, well, post-game show, the offense dried up. That was it, essentially.
Yeah, they met their match in Kerwin Arches, the 4th-string pitcher of the Wildcats.
Yeah. I mean, it was bound to happen eventually, but I wish it wouldn't have gone like from, full on nothing.
Yeah.
So we lose that one against the Wildcats. We could still take them on the season. We'll have to bounce back at the next one. We got a manager moment. Someone has to give the parking space this season. Who's going to walk the bike camp, right? So, yeah, Fernando Beefy and Leland Bull are both pretty loyal, giving up their parking space. Who's going to take a hit? These guys are both our starter / reliever. No, one's a starter.
Right.
There's a starter / reliever.
Yeah, Fernando Beefy just pitched, he just got that complete game.
Yeah, so we're going to take it from Leland Bull, right?
I don't know. I always lean towards whoever's got the highest can afford to lose the most. So
okay,
that's kind of the way I think of it, but I don't know. 6 of 1, half dozen of the other.
Take it for him. He comes down to 79. He's happy, but upset.
We'll have to get him some development or something to hopefully offset that. The thing that sucks though is after losing this game tonight to the Wildcats, the best we can now hope for is to come out of this only a half game back.
Yeah. Now I'm going to skip.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, because even if we win the next game, we're still a half game behind them. So
yeah, I'm going to skip the player development stuff because we can actually just do that. But I could say some news across the league. Grayson Acosta gets signed onto the Crocodons, replacing Tia Mayfair. So wow, Tia Mayfair, the C-ranked relief pitcher, known mostly for velocity with good junk and sort of okay accuracy. 30-year-old K neglector. She was making $3.5 million a year to relieve for the Chicago Crocs, and now they're going to pick up Grayson Acosta, who's known mostly for his velocity, and he's got really good accuracy. He's got not that great junk. He's B-ranked. He gets ahead also, and he's an elite center fielder. No, he's got elite cut finger. I'm sorry. He's also a starter / reliever at the age of 23, so he's going to be making $6.2 million a year to throw for the Chicago Crocodons.
Very cool. And the Grappler signed Leo Novak to replace Bertram Haftberger III. Leo Novak is a A-ranked starting 26-year-old starting pitcher with 97 power. 97 velocity, 81 accuracy, and 59 junk. He's going to make $14 million. Whereas Leo Novak was a C- ranked 29-year-old starting pitcher who's known as a pick officer. He's got 18 velocity, 54 junk, and 29 accuracy. So he was making $2,500,000. So a big upgrade to the bullpen, the starting pitcher, the pitching rotation for the Grapplers.
Yeah, I think you called them both Leo Novak, but yeah, Bertram Haftberger was the one who got let go. That's okay. Yeah, and Leo, we had a star on him. Yeah, we didn't start him, so he was someone we're looking at, but we weren't going to pay $14 million for another starter.
No.
Let's see here. So there wasn't any other stuff where somebody just got things. It's going to be some player development stuff that we're going to do, except Fernando Beefy hasn't made that many friends here. Now his loyalty's down to 79. Let's go to player development and see what we could buy. So we got 1.43 million. I think we could, as usual, we could buy anything. Well, almost. I think
we can do like 2.
2 of them. Yeah. So let's see. There's they're all positive. Let's see what one. At least 5 more games. At least 4 more games, and at least 3 more games. Let's do the 3 and 4.
Okay.
All right. So Maximiliano LeBlanc is going to get Slugger Aid as what's it called? what's that called? Sponsor. Everything your growing player needs and several things they know. He's going to add 1 to his power, 1 to his contact, 10% chance of 3 power. Don't tell me too soon, Pete. He goes from a 69 to a 70 on power, a 67 on contact. Does not acquire the extra 10%. But he had a little power contact, so that's not bad. Eddie's super happy to be here. Now we got 706, so we're going to go for the 4 games. That's a professional photographer, Kaylee Lancaster. You may have great talent, but without great angles, you won't be able to grow your fame. Yeah, I guess. All right. So he's going to add power contact, maybe a whole lot of both, and a chance to gain volatile. So don't tell me, Pete. Here goes. He's going to go from 49 up to 51 on power, up to 78 on contact. Does not acquire the extra 2 power. Acquires the extra 4 contact, so he's up to 82, and acquires volatile, which I don't know what that means.
It's not good.
Well, I mean, it's I guess it's a positive. It looks like it's a positive trait. But yeah, Kaylee Lancaster goes. He's now a 51 power, 82 contact. Way to go, Kaylee! And he's volatile. That leaves, we got. So the next one we'll get is a mattress. We'll get a mattress upgrade for Leland Bull, who just took a hit on his. Wasn't it he who took a hit on his thing? No, that was Fernando Beefy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leland Bull was happy about it. So, all right. So, our next game, let's see if we go to our schedule again here. Yeah, our next game is going to be here against these Wildcats. It's going to be Tobias Glover against Candy Sweet. So, hopefully we get that one back here. Then we got to host the Wax Bills before getting the wide loads and the sawteeth. So, then we finally hit the road. That's the end of our cycle.
Yep. And we it's going to be our number one against their number one. So that we need to win this one to stay up. I mean, it won't put us out in front of them, but at least it'll keep us up with them. So being a half game out is better than being 2.5.
That's true. All right. Well, we'll sign off here, folks. It's been about an hour 10. We're going to try and cut the time of these back. They're going too long recently. But this is, to wrap this up here in Dallas, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.